Now, I saw this video and I guess it was a big deal. Beyonce and Jay-Z was at the Warriors game, and there was a woman, and I believe she's married to the owner of the Warriors, and she was seen leaning over talking to Jay-Z. And everybody was looking at Beyonce's face and the Beehive itself and other people felt that Beyonce was irritated that this woman was flirting and talking with Jay-Z. Now, people get this conclusion because of the songs that Beyonce came out with, and we also know about the incident with his former partner's baby mother, ex-wife, whoever she is, and she basically said good hair don't care after Beyonce came out with the sorry song saying, Becky with the good hair. And the Beehive came after her and shut her down. And they saw this, they saw the look on Beyonce's face, and they went in on this woman. She had to shut down her social media. She was just so distraught. I'm like, whatever. I have been attacked by Beyonce fans for not being in agreement, and it's laughable. It's entertaining, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. People were saying they were throwing out death threats. A lot of these death threats are not serious. They're not going to come to fruition. So I think the whole I was worried about my life thing is going overboard, especially if you've been on social media and know how people behave. The Beehive can be just overwhelming. Beyonce's publicist did put out a statement that Beyonce is telling people to not spread hate. I side eye that statement because she could have said a little bit more, but it was, just, oh, don't do that. You know how some people may be in agreement with what's going on, but they was like, oh no, to save face or be the good person. Don't do that. I side eye that. But personally, I do not believe that Beyonce was irritated with this woman for speaking to Jay-Z, because I have done this look and made this look often, and when I do it, it's always when I'm put in the same position with non-black people, mainly Caucasian people, who do not understand the concept of personal space. This is a problem. I am the queen of saying, give me 3. I need 3 feet. But when you're in spaces where you are around a lot of non-black and Caucasian people, mostly Caucasian people, they invade your personal space. They do it with each other. It's weird. It's their culture. I don't know. But for black people, a lot of us do not like our space invaded unless we invite you in or we go ahead and initiate. It can be irritating to have your personal space invaded, especially by a stranger, especially by someone you don't know and you're not comfortable with. That is what I read from that look. It's like, you all in my personal space, and you're in my personal space for more than 3 seconds. I need you to back up. That's the look. That seems to me to be what that look said. Not get away from my man, not that I'm jealous. No. This was simply A person that I don't know is invading my personal space and I'm not feeling it. Look, I mean, she may not have wanted to go to the game. She may not have been feeling it. And then, that can exasperate it, especially when it's not your day and it's not your night. And then here they come in your personal space, like they have to stop right in front of your face, look you in the eye, be a quarter of an inch from your nose just to talk to you. It's irritating. And you can see how the woman was leaning in and almost leaning on. And then Beyonce, kind of shifted in her chair and leaned over a little bit. I do that a lot. I find myself doing it when they'll scoot closer or lean in, and then I'm leaning back. Like, I don't need you that close to talk to me. Even whispering, you don't have to be that close if you want just me and you to know what you're talking about. But I think the Beehive read this totally wrong. This had nothing to do with Jay-Z and flirting or the woman talking to him. No, it didn't look like that at all. They said that the woman was asking if they wanted anything to drink, and she was probably trying to be accommodating by, trying to make them as comfortable as possible. But I could tell that, it's the look, because I've done it so many times myself. You in my personal space and I need you to back up right now. But I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think. Do you believe that the Beehive got it right, and maybe Beyonce didn't like the fact that he was communicating with this woman or talking to this woman? Or do you think it's my theory that this woman invaded her personal space and she really wasn't feeling anybody, being that close and, just all in her personal space, not giving her at least 3 feet? Or do you have a theory of what the look meant? But I'll go ahead and end it right here, and I will see you in the next one.